What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we have the Ecoboost Mustang and the S63 coupe. They're a bit like cheap coupe and expensive coupe, which is what they are. As usual, we will check out the engines, then the looks, then main luxury points, and finally my favorite part, performance, where we're gonna drag race them. I wonder which car is gonna win. The S63 comes with a 5.5 liter V8 bi-turbo engine, and horsepower is 577 paired with 900 Nm of torque. This car will do 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, while the Ecoboost will have a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that makes 310 horsepower and 435 Nm of torque, which will help this car do 0 to 60 in 2 weeks, and it drives its rear wheels. And on to the next thing, which is looks. As you can see, money talks. The S63 is definitely much better looking. Front end tells stories of aggression. The side is seamless and smooth. The rear is quite nice, very subtle, but still got that elegance and niceness to it. While the Ecoboost is a bit like something if you and I came together, that's what we would make. Still not the worst of coupes, but the front end, you can tell it's cheap, even though it's got the Mustang look to it. When we move on to the side, I like it. It's really nice looking and, dare I say, slightly more aggressive. And when it comes to the rear, I actually think the rear end is nicer. I mean, look at them side by side. Do you kind of see it? Just say yes. And when we move on to the rear, we'll start with poverty, because you have to push your seat forward and then you'll manually have to get it moving. Getting in the back of this car, it is awful. I had to hold on to the steering wheel there. Being in the back of this car has made me realize how ugly, tight, and useless it is. We move on. When we move on to wealth, well, you're greeted with a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't think that comes with the car. But anyways, if you push the seat forward, it'll move on its own, which is quite nice. And it makes a less ugly sound when it moves forward. Anyways, getting in the back is still a little tight, but it's so much better. Everything, my knees! I'm okay. But being in the back of this car is definitely a lot better than the Ecoboost Mustang. And you have heated seats back here, which you don't have there. You have a couple of speakers, which you don't have there. And you have some carbon fiber that you also don't have in the Ecoboost Mustang. And you have a window that you can put down, as she said. Oh, some storage. And then in here, you have cup holders, a couple of them, and more storage. And a panoramic roof. A lot more things than you get in the Ecoboost Mustang. What? You can pull what down? I just spoke about it. You guys are not with me today. And when we move on to the front seats, here is where money starts to really show, because design element is related to budget. Yes, but many times have we seen creativity come from cheaper cars. But I mean, the S63 cabin is obviously right where the money is. Very luxurious, very calm, and very rich. No plastic whatsoever. While in the Ecoboost Mustang, definitely has a bit more of a youthful interior. Not youthful as in youthful with a lisp, youthful as in young. Anyways, took you long enough. No luxury and plastic where you'd expect it to be. If you've made it this far into the video, you are now gonna be gifted with a drag race of both these cars. So ladies and gentlemen, place your bets and let's go out and see which car is faster. S is in sport mode, full brakes, full gas, 2,000 RPM. Nice. Should have had my hands on the steering wheel there, to be honest with you. But wow. And if you're a subscriber of the channel, you know that I've driven this car so many times, so I really have no more emotion left in me when it comes to saying how quick it is, because it is ultimately a very fast car. The conclusion of today's video, does more expensive mean more better? And yes, it does. But these cars are two completely different cars. One of them is an entry-level sports car, which is the Mustang, of course. And the other is a luxury sports coupe. So one of them is going to be more supportive of a beginner driver, and the other will need a more experienced driver with much more money. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.